everyone, I'm Miss Bowman and welcome back to the Science Corner. Do you remember what we've been studying? Right, rocks. Do you remember what kind of scientist studies rocks? A geologist. Great job. Today we're going to be geologists and collect data or information about our rocks. Remember how we sorted rocks before? We used their properties. Properties are the different ways to feel rocks or the different ways that they look. Rocks can be sorted by properties. Today, we're going to do that. Go ahead and grab your science kit so we can get started. In your science kit, find your list of supplies. We're looking at Investigation 1, Part 5, Sorting Activities. We need our science notebook. And anytime you grab your science notebook, you need to grab your pencil. We need our Pebbles, Sand, and Silt book. We need our set of pebbles, 20-ish pebbles in a Ziploc bag. So remember, we have 2 bags full of rocks. This one is pebbles and sand and gravel mixed together. And this one is just our 20 big pebbles. So just grab the one that is 20 big pebbles. Then we need our sorting mat from our paper packet. So your paper packet, turn in there to the sorting mat. Let's see, I have my first page is our rock properties. My next page is our sorting mat. It looks like this. I'm just going to rip it out. Then I have another sorting mat that looks like this. Pull that one out. We just need these 2 sorting mats. The one that is circles and the one that is rectangles. So grab those 2. You can put your your paper materials back in. Grab those 2 and then put your paper packet back in. What else do I need? I need a hand lens, so your tiny little magnifying glass. I need my piece of pink granite. That is that pinkish rock that we have in there. It's not in a bag. And I need some of my word wall words. So go ahead and pull out your word wall word packet, or if you already have them cut out, you can pull them out of your word wall word. So I'm going to grab mine. I need mineral and I need granite. Granite is our new word wall word for today, and it is our new rock, granite. Now, do you remember what a mineral is? A mineral is the hard substance that makes up rocks. There are lots of different kinds of minerals, and they're going to form together to make our rocks. Go ahead and move your supplies. I need to put my list of supplies back in. Now what we're doing today, we're going to review some of our other word wall words that we've used before. What we're doing today is we're looking at properties. Do you remember what a property is? Right. Property is the way we can tell rocks apart by the way they feel or the way that they look. Some properties are the color of the rock, the size of the rock, the texture or the way the rock feels, is it rough or smooth, and the shape of the rock, is it a square, is it a circle? So we're going to be working with our materials today, grouping our rocks together. So the first thing we're going to do is get out our notebook and we're going to write our question and ideas for today. So we're going to go back to our schoolyard rock page, and on this page at the bottom you're going to write your questions for today. So when we did our schoolyard rocks, we were looking at our rock collections and the different features of those rocks. So today we're going to discuss different ways to sort rocks. So think about what we did last time we sorted rocks and what we just reviewed. Do you think there are different ways to sort rocks? Maybe. So let's write a hypothesis. Remember, the hypothesis needs to say what you're going to do, what you think will happen, and why you think that. So my hypothesis is if we sort our rocks. Into groups. And I think that if we sort our rocks into groups, they will be different groups depending on the property we use. Okay, I have made my hypothesis, so I can put my notebook aside for now. I'm going to get out my rocks. And I'm going to start using my 20 pebbles. And I'm going to be sorting them into groups. You can also use the rocks that you collected if you collected rocks in part 4. I'm going to just use my pebbles for now. And I'm going to sort them into different groups. I'm going to start with this mat. And I'm going to put 2 in each circle. And the rule is that they have to have some property that is the same. So I'm going to do mine on my mat. You can do them on your mat, however you want to sort them. Remember, in one circle they need to have a matching property. If you have someone at home, you can ask them to do this with you. They can sort 2 and you can guess the property, and then you can sort 2 and they can guess the property. If you don't have anyone at home to do it with you, don't worry, I'll do it with you here. Okay, so first I need to find 2 rocks that have the same property. Here's my 2 rocks. What property do you think these 2 rocks share? Good thinking. These 2 rocks are the same color. Let's find another 2. What property do these 2 rocks share? You're right. These 2 rocks are both speckled. What property do these 2 rocks share? Right, shape. These 2 rocks both have points. Now I'm going to use some of my schoolyard pebbles. What property do these 2 rocks share? Yeah, they're both flat. What property do these 2 rocks share? You're right, they're both tiny. What property do these 2 rocks share? You're right, they both have stripes. Could some of my rocks switch groups? Remember how this group was flat? Well, this tiny rock is also flat, so I can move that to the flat group. This rock that I sorted by color is also pointy. I can move it to the pointy group. Now let's use our other sorting sheet, the one that has rectangles. So what we're going to do is we're going to decide what property we want to sort them by, and then we're going to line up as many rocks as we can find by that property. I'm going to do mine by the property of color. I'm going to look for rocks that have red in them. For the next row, I'm going to do rocks that are flat. Now I want to do rocks that have stripes. You could do this with someone at home by taking turns adding rocks to the group to see who can add the most rocks. Once you've sorted your rocks, go ahead and take a picture to upload onto Seesaw. Now let's go back and look at our hypothesis again. If we sort our rocks into groups, They will be in different groups depending on the property we use. Were we right? Yes, I could switch some of my rocks to other groups, depending on the property. So some rocks share the same properties, but not other properties. Make sure you write if your hypothesis was correct or not. Yes. Some rocks changed groups. Go ahead and put your rocks away. I'm going to put these pebbles back in their bag. I'm going to put my rock collection rocks back in their bag. Now we're going to look at our granite. Go ahead and get your piece of granite and take a look at it. What do you notice about this granite? What properties does it have? Did you notice the texture? This rock is really rough, not smooth like some of my river rocks. Did you notice the color? This rock is pink and black and white, lots of colors mixed in. You could look at it under your hand lens to notice more detail. I noticed that the texture is rough because each color seems to make like a little crystal. Is this rock shiny or dull? I think it's shiny because I can see it sparkling. Why do you think granite has so many different colors in it? Think about what rocks are made out of to make your answer. In your science notebook, write the answer to the question. Why do you think it has so many different colors? I think granite has colors because of the minerals in it. What are some questions you can ask about your granite? Well, one question I have is, are the colors made out of the minerals that are in it? And what are those minerals that they're different colors? Another question I have is, how did all those different minerals get stuck together to make this one rock? And why didn't they mix up when they were getting stuck together? Write some of your questions in your notebook. We'll see if we can answer them. Why didn't the minerals mix? Don't forget, a question ends in a question mark. Now it's time for our book. Open your book to page 11, Colorful Rocks. Follow along in your book as I read. If you find the answer to your question, make sure you write it down in your notebook. Colorful rocks. What are these colorful objects? They are minerals. There are many different kinds of minerals. Minerals come in lots of different colors. Which one's your favorite? I like this clear one. Rocks are made out of minerals. That's why rocks can be so many different colors. This rock is made of different minerals. Can you see them? Look for the black mineral. Look for the pink mineral. Look for the gray mineral. These are the minerals in this rock. This rock is called pink granite. That's the same rock you have. It's just really zoomed in so you can see all the details. Did you find the black and the gray and the pink material? I see black, gray, pink. Let's go back to my question. Why didn't the minerals mix? Was that question answered in our book? No, but do you remember my other question that I had? What are the different colors made from? Did we answer that question? We did. What are the different colors made from in granite? Minerals. How many different minerals are in granite? Well, this page said that we had 3, and it told us them by color. We had black, pink, and gray. So if that was the question you asked, go ahead and write your answer in the book. At the bottom of your notebook from our schoolyard rocks, go ahead and draw a picture of your piece of granite and write descriptions. Make sure you use labels to show it. Mine kind of comes to like a point here, but it's rounded. I'm going to draw different dots to be the black material. I'm going to label it black mineral, black mineral. I have gray mineral, gray mineral, and then I have pink mineral. I'm going to need pink. If you have a colored pencil, you could use that, or you could use a crayon to add the pink. Don't forget to label what this is. This is pink granite. G-R-A-N-I-T-E, pink granite. Now it's time to clean up. Grab your basket. I need to put my granite back in, my rocks, which I already put in a bag, my pencil, my science notebook, my hand lens, and my book. Grab your list of materials so we would know what we need next time. Next time we're doing Investigation 2, Part 1, Screening River Rocks. We're going to need our science notebook, so make sure that's on top. Our set of river rock mixture. That is that group of rocks that has rocks on top, dirt in the bottom, and gravel in the middle. So make sure that group of rocks is on top. We need our rock sides label sheet from our paper resources, so make sure you know where your paper resources are. You're going to need a cup, so make sure you have that on top, a paper plate, and your hand lens, as well as your screens. That's what these things are. I can't wait to work with all these materials next time and see what we'll do. Make sure you put your list of supplies back in. If you can, click on the links in Seesaw to play the games about rocks. If you can't do that, that's okay. We just did it in person. That's all for today. Thanks for visiting me in the Science Corner. Keep learning.